Hi everyone. I had a friend who needed me on a project. So I decided to help him out, and he lived like 2 hours away from 2 hours away from the city. It's New York City. It was 2 hours into Jersey. So I said, okay, I'll help you out on your project. So I went out to Jersey to help him out, him and his uncle out on his project. All right, so now I've heard all the stories and about how he lived in a mini mansion and it was so beautiful and nicely furnished. And when I got there, I was amazed. The house was beautiful, the furniture, everything was nice. It was dim, it was dark. I sat down on the couch and was thinking, wow, this is a nice couch. This couch does not look like if, a man designed it. Now, the whole time I was sitting on the couch, I was like, something in me or something kept saying, get up, get up, get up. Don't sit on the couch. And I'm studying and thinking, boy, this is some nice furniture. All right, so I had gone to visit him late in the evening, and so I had to spend the night. I spent the night. Woke up the next day, and like I told you, he had a nice house, right? So the house was beautiful. I came out of the guest bedroom, and he has like this balcony. And in the balcony, it's like cathedral ceilings. You can see down over into the ground, well, not the ground floor, the den. You could see into the den. So now I noticed that he had a cat. And this cat was everywhere. The cat was on the couch. The cat was on the counters. The cat was on the dining tables. And as I'm standing on this the balcony, right, looking down over and seeing this cat on the couch, I'm like, what is this? It's like this feathery stuff that's all over the furniture. Well, I wasn't studying. I was like, okay, well, this cat is everywhere. People run their household however they want it. I wasn't studying that. All right, so I go in the bathroom to take a shower to get the day started. And I look in the mirror and found a whole heap of cat hairs in my hair. Now, you all know I wear a bonnet, right? So what was going through my mind at the time was, you mean to tell me that my hair has cat hairs that's been incubating under my bonnet? All right, well, I sat there and I plucked out. It had to be like almost 200 hairs. My point is, our hair is like Velcro. If you're going to wear locks, it's going to be like Velcro. Yes, that's an extreme case, but your best friends will be a tweezers. And I have two types of tweezers that I use. Some people say, you get lint. Yes, you will get lint. Traditional locks has a tendency to, if you put too much product or it rubs on things and it picks up lint, it has a tendency to sink and embed in the lock. So if you were to cut the lock, you may see a tube of product or lint or whatever gets trapped in the lock. But with Sisterlocks, since our locks are not palm rolled to form like a tube, what happens is the lock, you will get product that will stick in it like little clumps. You'll see it. It looks like little spots. And if you're not careful, you can get spots that connect. But if you cut into the lock, it's not going to be like a tube of any type of debris. Yes, the longer your hair gets, it'll rub on things. That's why they say don't sleep on cotton pillowcases. Everybody's different, because when I first got my locks, like I said before, I wasn't tying up my head at night. I didn't have any problems with any of that stuff. It's only when my hair got progressively longer and I noticed that I wear my hair over to the left, and I noticed that the part where the locks rest on my clothes, that's where I had more lint, because in the back of my nape and those areas I didn't get lint. You may even get spots of product buildup. What do I do to combat this? As I showed you earlier, I have a needle nose plier. This one says it's from lacrosse, but if I'm saying that word wrong, if it's supposed to be French, well, you all know how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't know. Now, this I have also by Revlon, okay? This one is by Revlon also, and it kind of has like a platform of it's a slight platform. Okay, this goes deep into the lock to pick out any type of lint that's embedded in it. You got to be careful with this one because this one will poke holes in your lock. It'll poke holes, gaps, tears in your lock. So this is something that is halfway embedded in and you can pull it out. This one is for something that's more light on the surface because it has it's blunt. It's not as sharp as this one. This one will poke you when it's brand new. People also suggest that you use Sharpie. I've used a Sharpie on like spots here and there, but it will show back up. But to be honest with you, my remedy is after I wash my hair, and this is how I got into oiling the ends of my hair. I put a light coat of oil. You covers everything. I don't know what to tell you. It just works for me. Other people, they color. But I'm a person that I color. It's funny because my dear friend, she's a cosmetologist. She always yells at me that she's like, I don't see how you color your hair once every 2 years. The last time I colored your hair was 2 years or 3 years ago. Because I don't want the habit of being reliant on the color, because I know too much color can also weaken your hair. Even though I usually go black or Beijing, and it's usually drying, but when I get the trim, I'll be getting the color for the spring. Yeah, so that's my ways of getting lint out of my hair. You will attract lint. Everybody's different. People catch it in the base of their locks. Around the nape, I never had that problem. It depends on the type of clothes you're wearing, the pillowcases you're sleeping on, anything. Some of the sweaters you wear, if it's made out of acrylic sheds. So it's dependent on what you're wearing or what's coming in contact with your hair, whether it be product or fibers. Anyway, I hope that helps. Signing off.